Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's start learning JavaScript from W3schools website. Let me remove this error class. That was it. Get method. Dot get method. Let me refresh. Today is the date 10. Okay. Let's move to next slide. Let's learn the get hours method. Get hours method returns the hours of a day as the number 0 to 23. There is a distance variable. Okay. Let's move to the data. Dot get hours method. Wow. Now there is a 4 p.m. So it's saying 16. Okay. Let's move to next. Dot get minutes method. Get minute method returns the minutes of a date as a number 0 of the okay. It should be here as a number of 0 to 59. Okay. Let me see that get dot get minutes. Okay, let's try one. Let's have an extra one. A little more. The dot get all method. You can concatenate both of them. Let's see what it shows. Oh, it is not concatenated. Let's concatenate them. Now it is. Let me show you. Now it is 4:54 p.m. Okay, let's move to next. Dot get method. Dot get setting method. Dot get setting method returns the second of a date as a number 0 to 59. Okay, let's show the seconds. Not concatenate. Again concatenate. And dot get get second method. Let's try to concatenate with this. Let's see here. 0 seconds. Okay. 2 seconds. Let me refresh. 4 seconds. 6 seconds. 7, 8, and so on. Okay, let's move to next. Get millisecond. Millisecond method return the millisecond of a date as a number of 0 to 9099. There is a 9099 milliseconds in 1 minute. In 1 second. In 1 second, I really don't know. Okay, let's see. The last is concatenation. The dot get milliseconds. Let's try proper concatenation. This is the milligram. 21 is the second, 51, 57 is the minutes. Yeah, you can see. Let's move to next the get day method. The get day method returns the weekday of a date as a number 0 to 6. It shows the date of the week. What is the method? The get day method. Let's go to the back here and start new. Day is a object of date. We dot object date method. Date. Good. This is the fourth day of this week. Like set Thursday. Okay, we have a object. Next we have an object of what type? Variable type. Let's see the result. Yes, it's still working. Let's remove the object and have only the variable. Let's see the result. There is no result because we are getting this with dot, and dot is used to get the object. So we have to get the object. That was the thing that we were ignoring. In JavaScript, the first date of the week 0 means Sunday. Even if some countries in the world consider the first day of the week to be Monday. We consider the Sunday is the first day, but in some of the countries, the first day is Monday. You can use an array and get date method to return the weekday as a name. Okay. They mean to say you should have a, you can have the array. Let's know the benefit of array. How does this work? Okay, let's make the array const. Sorry, const. Let's make a constant array. Array should be weekdays. It could be any. We can name it manually. Days. Okay. We are going to create the array. This is the method of creating an array. Okay. First day in the we have Monday. Okay. Sorry. Second day is the Sunday. Monday. Tuesday. Okay. Bread. Bread. Next day. Okay. Sorry. Tuesday. Thursday. Friday. And Saturday. So it is a string. You have to write string in a double apostrophe. Friday. Sorry. Saturday. Saturday. And the last one is Sunday. We have created this array. Now if we get the array days, we have to pass the index. Let's know the index here. If it passes, it is just 0. So say that we have Monday. Okay, we have the Monday. Let's pass the index of today, day of this weekend, of this week. So we have to get we have to get this object. Okay, we get the object by dot method object name d dot get day method. Boom, boom. Sorry, I think it is hasn't saved. D dot get date method. Okay, Friday. Today is the Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, we have Friday. Today is the Friday. But today is the Saturday in my side, Thursday in my side. Then why it is showing Friday? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is putting the answer 4. Plus concatenation. Okay, plus d dot day, day, the day is capital. Let's pass 0 for now. Monday 4. It is returning the number 4. Here. Okay, no problem. See, we have Friday. That is made opportunity to create the array, forfeit to the array. UTC date matter. UTC date matter are used converting the UTC date universal time zone date get UTC date method use just get one but return the UTC date. Okay, let's see how it works. How does it work? These are get UTC date method. Today is date 10. Now it has 10 method. And what is the benefit of UTC? Get millisecond. Okay. Complete JavaScript date reference. We are not going to complete the reference because it takes time. Let's move to the next. There is an exercise. Let's solve it. Variable day. There is the example date. Use the correct method. Date method to get the month 0 to 11 out of the date we get. So month is equal to 3 dot. Exercise. Remove the date method to get the month is equal to 3 dot to get month method. Correct. Where they are not. I think there is a problem in this site sign in. I'm already signed in. Then what is the problem occurring? See my progress, previous progress. Note it down. That will take care of the exercise, but still there is a problem. I really don't know why it is occurring. Let's check the speed of the internet. And, let's see is our window updating as something because it also consumes internet update. Okay, let's move down and the exercise criteria. Now it's working. Now it is working. But the progress in the exercises side that that is not working. I really don't know why. Still, that's not working. Okay, no problem. That will that will do our work. That method month function. That month function. Month function. This is the correct. Let's move to next. Let's move to next file. Use the correct date method to set the year of a date object to 2020. Use the correct method to set the year of a date to 2020. Okay, the dot year. Get here. We are going to pass the value 2020. No, it's not that. Okay, let's show the answer. Set for a year. Okay, I really didn't done this function. Therefore, I really don't know. Set for year. Set for year. Yes. For year. Now it is correct. Okay, let's close it and move to our next chapter. That's about set method. Set method. Let's read the set method chapter. Set date method. Let's use set date values year, month, day, hour, minutes, second, millisecond for a date exact. Okay. Set date method. The set date method are used for setting a part of a day. Set date method set the date as a number 1 to 31. Set full year. Set the year. Operationally the month and the date we have done in our previous exercise. The same method. Set hour method set the hour 0 to 32 same as previous one with the set word as we have read in the dot get it method. Set full year method. The set full year method set the year of a date in the example to 2020. First day instant variable day. Okay, let's move to the programming. Let's move this array that we have. Sorry, we're going to set the data set. We're going to set the full year. Okay, 2020. It is showing the time in milliseconds. Okay, no problem. But it should show. No, it's okay. We can also check it from their editor or the W3schools. Dot set the data set full year D. Then showing. I think there is a problem. Okay, we can also try it in our editor. This is we are going to get the day. Sorry, the variable object of constant type next type of variable. Okay, before it we assign the value of the dot set full year 2020. Let's make it constant. No problem. See, we have the day variable, but we didn't set it. There is a problem. that marks it as a command. I saved it and still and it didn't got any. It has a 2020, okay, but now it is 2021. So we have set the year to 2021 to 2020. Now I got it. Now I got it. Let's move back for the set full year method can also set month and date. We can also set the month and date with the year. Okay, let's try. Come back and run. This is the brackets, curly brackets 2020. Now I'm going to set the month to 11 and the date to 4. Okay. It's Monday, December. Why? Because it spawns the month from 0. Okay. And date is 4. So it spawns the month from day from the 0 to 29. Okay. Let's go to next. The set method. Set month method. Set month method set the month of it. Date object 0 to 11. We are going to set month method. We are going to use set month method. 4 months. See, we have my is 4 index of 4 months. 4. My month will be index of 4 numbers. The set method get set date method. Set date method sets the date of a date object 1 to 31. Date object 1 to 31. Let me set the date to 50. Date 15. Now it has 15. Wow. It didn't count from as indexes. Same to as index 0 to from 0. It is counting from 1 to 31. The set date method can also be used to add date to a date. Okay. Date method. What is the date now? Now we are adding the 50. Okay. Let me try in the editor. I'm going to get the today plus concatenating and adding 20. 10 plus 20 it would be 30, but I will add 25. Okay. Hmm. July 2021 plus 40. I have the battery of my phone to load. Let me charge it. Charge it. Let me charge it. Okay, let's come back. I am back. They dot get data. Let me add here only 10. Now date should be 20. It's 20 June. Sunday. Okay. Well done. It's working correctly. Let's move to next chapter. If adding days shift the month or year, the changes are handled automatically by the date subject. Okay. The days shift the month of the year. The changes are handled automatically by the date object. Let's read the set has method. Set has method set the hour of a day to get 0 to 23. Constant type of variable, constant type of object date, get day, set has 2022. Start, where is it? Get set start. I have set the hour to Thursday 2022. It's 5 hours. No, it has hour 225. 2 hours 25. Then now, do you see? This has been changed from 2 to 10. Okay, let's move to the next chapter. That is the set time method. Set time method sets the minutes of a date object 0 to 59. We are going to set minutes. Minutes. Okay. It is 10. Let me set it to 20. It will be 20. Okay. Got it. Move next. Compare dates. Dates can easily be compared. The following example compare today's date with the January 14, 2100. Okay, let's see the example. I think this is going to be tough. Let text create a variable that constant today is equal to new date method. Instance someday is equal to new date method. We have got with the two objects, date object. Okay. Someday dot full set fully get 1014. If someday is greater than today, then text is before January 14, 20. Text is before is greater than today. Text would be today is before January 14, 21. As today is after January 14, 21. Okay, that's amazing. Let's do. Let's have a practice of this example. Created a variable of get type. Okay. First set type variable today. Today is equal to new date method. Date method constant Sunday is equal to new dates method. Now we are going to put the if statement. If Someday is greater than today. Today the text variable should be is equal to today is before before we didn't set the someday to sorry something someday the set full year year to 2011. Okay, now else else and in the else section that will be equal to today is last is after sorry that would be in small letters. I think my laptop is hanging. Okay, no problem, it will be solved. So let's have a string. Today is the after 21 before 21. I saved it on. Let's go to browser. Oh, this is the browser. Refresh it. Okay, we have to call the text variable. It is hanging low. It is disturbing me, I think. Today is before 20 to 2100. This this has been called because of this condition. Okay, it is clear. Let's move to next. I really don't know why it is hanging, but we will keep learning. I am already logging. Okay, let's go to below, down, go to down. Where was we? We was here. Okay, now our this chapter is going to be end. So we have completed two chapters. We are going to complete two chapters. Use the current date method to set the year of a date object to 2021. Same was the old one that we have already done. So 2020. Submit. I think the record of the exercise is not completed due to the problem of the website. It will be solved soon by W3schools. Okay. submit. We will see how, we will see whether, we will see is it correct, whether it is correct or it is not correct. Now it is keeping the record, you can see. Okay, so let's move to the problem has been solved by the W3schools, or that may be with my internet. So we can see here the record system of our files. Let me refresh it. Now it's saying the date, the math. Exercise 1. Use the correct math method to create a random number. We are here in the date chapter. It is hanging. I really don't know what is going on. As you say, the problem has been solved. Now it is getting our record. Okay, the exercise number 1 is create a date object, not the current date and time. Date object new day. I have created the date object. Now alert date, current date and time. Okay. Next exercise 2 is about what will be shown. Will be shown. Will be shown. Soon. Oh come on, do some work for us. Oh come on, do some work for us. Use the fact date method to extract the year 4 digits out of a date object. Till the exercise 4 digit has been solved. Use the fact date method to extract the year 4 digits out of a date object. So again it is disturbing us. We were on the exercise 2. Alas, it is disturbing us very much. I really don't know why is it disturbing us due to internet or due to the speed of the system. As we know, the system is getting hang. Use the correct date method to extract the year 4 digits out of a date object of the year 3 dot full year. This year is equal to d dot get full year. This method. Submit. Come on. Be submitted. Yeah, it is correct. Let's move to our next chapter. Let me close it. Now we are going to be in the next chapter that is about math. The math will is going to be very difficult, or maybe it is going to be very difficult or easy. Let's see. We will see in soon. We will see in the next interview. So JavaScript does not allow you to perform mathematical tasks on number. Okay. Example: math.py returns 3.14 and so on. Let me try. We create a variable. We might create a variable, or we can directly call it. My system is hanging very much, but we will keep studying. I am trying to blow the load on my system. So first we try this exact method to call math dot py. Alas, it is taking time. The laptop is getting hang. Still it is hanging. Still the laptop is hanging. Now it done work. Save it. Run in the browser. Refresh. Yeah, we got the value. We can also send this value to variable, and we can also call the variable. Okay, let me, unlike the other, the math object. The math object. I've done the pie section. Now let's go to math object. Unlike other words, the math object has no constructor. Okay. The math object is static. All methods and properties can be used without creating a math object first. All the properties can be used without creating a math object first. Math property constant. The syntax of any math property is math.property. JavaScript provides a math constant that can be accessed as math property. Math.a. You learn a number, measure pi, measure square, return the square root of 2. Okay, let's try it. So, in the editor, you will see here, in the editor, let's try math.a. First one is, if I am right. First one is D, if I am right. So, still it didn't work. So, 2.17, yes, it is right. Math.py max p made the square root is board, one time board, two times, square root 2 plus concatenation, square root 2 plus concatenation. Square root 2 is this, square root minus 2, square root 1 is this. Let's try SQRT. Plus concatenation, string, Zero. Detail. 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 Provide detail. I really don't provide detail. It is not important to have the detail. We will use only detail. Detail. Okay. Then method sqrt to make the sqrt to sqrt to sqrt detail plus sq make the sqrt so that the detail would be here. Sorry. The word M would be capital in the name. sqrt to to detail make the undefined make yes. Okay. Break line. Break line. Get dot sq get dot sqrt. It would be what I really don't know. S.1 happen to. The purpose of adding weight tag was the break line. First party to one happen to one happen to right now we are going to call one happen to concatenation the the detail detail. So I have to also add the detail here. Sending detail here. Next dot. Let's see what is the next. Next method line to and end to concatenation. During the it is still holding. I really don't know what next dot. Again, 2. Again, 2. Let's save it and refresh the browser. Yes, we are getting the right answer. Let's close the update one time because it is getting hang. So I've loaded it, the problem could be solved. Can be solved. So it is running. We can learn about it. We can read about the more topics that ln1 ln10 log 2 a log 10 t. This is the gaps. That means double duplicate is the Prashna control detail. Control detail is double line. Still it is not running. Now the editor is working well, perfectly. So I want to duplicate it 3 times to save for time. The last one is last third one is 10 10 last one last second one is log to the chapter writer log to the and the last one is log log 10 I have saved it, flashing it in the browser. You will see the response. Why it is not responding? Because we have started the concatenation. Now we have removed, I have saved. Now, after the refreshing, we have got the value. Undefined. Why it is undefined? Because of match upload to we match upload to why it is not working. I really don't know where is the error. Let us solve the error. After duplicating we are going to get the error. The error is the last one. This is the error. It could be 10 or 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 10. Still it didn't solve. It didn't solve. Let me do a copy paste. I'm going to copy this code and will paste it here in our editor. Saved it. Still, now it is working perfectly. I really don't know what was the problem. What was the problem in my code? LOG. It was long. Oh shit, I got the problem. It was the capital letter and so it. So we have done this exercise. Let's go to learning chapter and move next topic. Math method. Math method. The syntax for math. Any method is made at method number. The number to integer. There are four common methods to round a number to an integer. Math.round x. Return x rounded to its nearest integer. Math.seed. Return x rounded up to nearest integer. Math.floor. Returns rounded down to its nearest integer. Round down to its nearest integer. Okay, I got it. Math.run. Return the integer part of x new in return the integer part of the x new in JavaScript version E. Okay, math dot round method are going to be discussed. Math dot round x returns the nearest integer. Okay, so now we have to learn about the round method. Math dot round x returns the nearest integer. Math dot round 4.9 it will return the 5, 4.7, 5, 4.4 it will return 4. Okay, minus 4.2 it will return 2 as we know. If we know maths rule then we will be able to do this. Okay, so practice let's have a practice of all these round numbers. By rounding all of these numbers we have to change the values only. Math dot round. Okay, round value 4.9, 4.9, 4.4. Math dot around 4.5, 4.5. Math dot around 4.6, 4.4, 4.4. Okay, so the result will be 5, 5 and 4. Okay, we got it. This is the result basically. This is the result. This is the result. Okay, let's move to next chapter. That is what that is math.seed. Math.seed I return the value of x rounded up to its nearest integer. 4.2, 5. I got it. 4 point minus 4 point. Let's also see this. So the answer will also be 4 minus 4. Got it? Okay. Now we have to round call the seal method C. Let me see the spelling correct? Yes, the spelling is correct. 4.9, okay. 4 point, I will add 4.2 at this line. See, oh, my Twitter is still hanging. I really don't know what is the main problem, but we will keep studying. Come on, be flat. Math dot seal 4.2. Let me place this round C. C. I have saved it. Refresh. We got the answer. 5, 6, 4. Why I have got 5? Due to 4.9. Yes, it is 5. 5.2 it will be 6 because the nearest round number is 6. For minus 4.2 it will be answer of the 4 because it is negative. Okay, let's study the last one. Mat.floor. Mat.floor returns the value of x rounded down to its nearest integer. Oh yeah, it will. The main purpose is down. It will show the down nearest integer. So let me remove only the word. What are the words? Floor. Floor method. Mat.floor method. Where is it? Floor. 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 Fl. I have copied this one. I have pasted. I have pasted. Saved. Now let's see the result. Boom. 4 back 2. Oh, sorry, 5. 5 is also the correct, and the 5 is also the correct because it is down to 4 minus 4. Minus 5 is down to minus 4 as you know in the math logic rules. So the next one method is the TRUN. I really don't know what is the total meaning of TRUN. Return the integer part of x. 4.9 it will return 4 minus 4.2. Okay, let me copy and paste the TRUNC from here instead of 4. TRUNC. I have copied this one, paste, paste, saved. Oh, sorry, where is this? This one. Refresh. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, we have learned the trunk, floor, and seal, and what was the first one? First one was uh, ground was the first one. Okay, so the last one is I think there is many, many, many methods. There is remaining many methods. Met.sign x returns if x is negative, null or positive. Minus 4 returns minus 1. 0 it is null. Sign we return 0 4 we return 1. Okay, I got it. So the main purpose is to see the sign. What is the sign of the word? So in the editor we only write sun at the place of sign method at the place of this word. Copy sign method is used to tag the sign of the number. Paste, paste. So the boom, we have got the answer. Let me add also sign to 0 value, null value. So the answer is 0 because there is no sign. So the meta trunk and meta sign were added to JavaScript 2015 variant AS6. Meta.pop x and y return the value of x to the power of y. Oh, got it. Value is 8 and the power is 2. 8 into power into 2 into power 2 will be the answer 64. Okay, I get it. I got it. So math.for, we have to pass two values x and y. My.for, this is the method. We have to pass the two values. Let me refresh 16. Okay, I got it. So the next one chapter is about next. The method is about match the square root. Returns the square root of x. 64. It will return the square root 8. In the example, SQRT of uh, 64, it will return the value 8 for sure, as 8 into 4 2 will be the answer 54. So the next chapter is about math.abs. ABS returns the absolute positive value of x. Minus 4. The positive value will be 4.7. Absolute ABS. We also have the negative value in our coding already. This is the negative value, but we will use to write ABS, absolute value. Save it, refresh in the browser, we got it. Okay, so the method ABS returns the method SIN sign. Sign may return the sign, a value between -1 and 1 of the angle x given in the radian. If you want to see the degree instead of radian, you have to convert the degree to radian. Angle in radian, angle in degree multiplied by pi divided by 180. This is the formula. Angle in degree multiplied by pi, math the sine. Angle in degree 90 multiplied by math dot pi whereby it returns 1. The sine of 90 degree is 1. I'm going to say the exercise because I'm not more clear about it. Where is this sine, 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 sine? So math the sine x returns the value of sine is 1. Math the sine into I am going to pass the value in degree. 90 multiplied math dot pi slash 180. Okay, let's write code in our side. Sim math dot sin sim method. 90 is the degree multiplied by math dot pi divided by 80. It is correct if I am correct. 180. Saved. Let's see the result. We didn't get result because there is a problem in my coding. So the math sign method. I have this problem, negative sign. It is 90. Now it would be correct. Hope so. Now it is correct. We have the value. We have got the value 1. In the chapter math.cos, that was cos return the cosine value between -1 and 1 if the angle of s is given in radian. If you want to see use the degree instead of radian, you have to convert the degree to radian. Angle in radian, angle in degree multiplied by pi divided by 180 same as before. This is the formula of converting the angle of degree into radian. So the value of cos I passes 0 returns 1, the cos of 0 degree. Where is the additor? This is the additor. Cos is 0, saved it, return 1. That means now this one save it, from now it will return 1. Control Z, control save, refresh. Now we have got the number 1, which is okay. Math.minimum function and math.max function. Math.min and math.max method can be used to find the lowest or the highest value in the list of arguments. Uh, Math.min 0, 150, 30, 20, minus 80, minus 200 are the values. We will see the complete code in the example. We have these values in the argument. Let me copy this value instead of wasting our time on typing. I will also do the connection of both. I will also check the minimum and the maximum values at single line. So math.min minimum function. Let me double it. Math.max max. Oh shit. Control D max. Actually, my laptop is disturbing me much, but I have to bear it. Minus 200 is the minimum value and 150 is the maximum value. Wow, that is super. So returns 150. Math random returns a random number between 0 inclusive and 1 exclusive. 0 inclusive and 1 exclusive. Returns a random number. I'm really, to be honest, I'm not getting it. Math random returns a random number between 0 and 1. Okay, I got it. By writing this method, we will get the random number between 0 and 1. But random, random function method, save it, refresh it. Yeah, I got it. So the next topic is math.log method. Log x returns the natural logarithm of x. Log 1 returns 0. 0 log. Let's know the log value of 10 is 2.3. Okay. Let's know the log value of 1 would be 0, as we have seen in the W3 school editor. So the natural logarithm returns the time need to reach a certain level of growth. Math.a and math.log are twins. How many times must we multiply math.a to get 10? We have done already. Let's also see the extra what is there to show extra. This is 2 by 3. We have already seen. Okay. Math.log2 method. Math.log2 method returns the base 2 logarithm of x. Okay. How many times must we multiply 2 to get 8? 2 into 8 returns 3. Logarithm of 2, 2 is the base and value is 8. Okay, this is our arbitrary value is 8. 2. We have got 3. Okay, so the math.log 10 method, the base 10 value of x. 10 returns the base 10 logarithm of x. How many times must we multiply 10 to get 100? Return 3. Terms of base 10 passes the value of 1000. Now we have got this value. That would also be 3. Okay, so math objects. We have studied the math object. ABS return the value of x. A cos return the arc cosine of x in radian. A cos return hyperbolic arc cosine of x. Return a sin acrosine arc sine. I really don't know what are these, but when we will work on projects, we can get these values here. Max, power, random, sign, extra. Complete the max reference, no need. We'll complete all the reference of all websites or programming languages later. Use the correct math code to create a random number. We have to write the math dot random method. I hope it will be correct. I have clicked on the submitted button. Let me click it again. Still I have clicked again. It is loading, therefore it is not complete. It will work soon. I hope so, it will work soon. Come on. Do it fast. Why are you disturbing us so much, my laptop? Hmm. There is no progressing icon. There is a connectivity of internet, but I really don't know why the connection is not confirmed. The second one exercise is about what we will see. Still there is not a progressive action icon. Okay, no problem. Use the correct method to return the largest number of 20, 10 and 20. Math dot math. It will return us the 20. Okay, my program line was correct. So use the correct method to round a number to the nearest integer. Nearest integer, it was the floor. Nearest integer, it was C, I think. I didn't remember. I think not that. It may be C if I am correct. Round. Oh, the first one. This is the first round to the nearest integer. Correct. That is the thing we need to remember. But this will be remembered by practicing on the project. Use the correct method to get the square root of 9. So, as square root of 9, correct. So, we have completed the JS Math Maths exercises. Let's move to back and see what is the main problem it is not working. For we sign C, we was not logged in. So therefore that the problem was occurring. It wasn't checking our progress. But now it will catch our progress by signing into my profile in the W3 school. I hope so. I don't need to stop the video because it will not show my password. If it will show my password, I will. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. So let's go to JavaScript. Okay, move to down. It was on the mat we have done because here it is not showing because of the problem of that problem after that we sign in now it would be correct. We can get our progress. Still didn't have any icon, so it has occurred and we have got our progress. Let's move to the next chapter that is random. The next topic is the next chapter is random. Only random. May the random returns a number between 0 inclusive and 1 exclusive. Return a random number made at random we have tried. Made at random always return a number lower than 1 and greater than 0. JavaScript random integer. Random is used to use with method float can be used to return the random integer. There is no such thing as JavaScript integer. We are talking about numbers with no decimals here. So return a random integer from 0 to 9. Match at random floor. It is the uh, rounding chapter. It is in the random. This method is in the rounding chapter. I still don't remember what was the purpose of this, but keep trying. We will get to know. We can also know here methods math dot float function. So math at random multiply by 10. It would be 1. Oh yeah, it is going to round the maximum nearest value. We have got no. So let's have a practice. Hand practice. By hand. It is hanging. It is getting hanged. Mat dot random. Mat dot floor method. Please come and do it fast. Mat.floor. 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 Floor. It is not working so far. It is disturbing us. So here we have to write the mat.random. Multiply by mat.random multiply by 10. I have written, but the laptop is getting late. It is 2. Well, but it shouldn't be 2. What could be main problem? Does mat.random always show less than 1? Then it would be. Okay, let's have a copy and paste rule. We have 2 answers, but it is not correct to have 2. By copy and paste, but the answer will get 1. There was a mistake in my coding. I really don't know what was the mistake, but there was a mistake. Let's control Z. Random multiply by 10 multiply by 10. Hmm. Still getting 2. I really don't know why. Leave it and go to next. In further days, we will be understand of this problem automatically. So here I'm going to know the floor method again. Floor method returns the value down to its nearest number, integer. 4.94. Okay, got it. There is no such thing in JavaScript. Okay, we have done 0 to 9 and mad dot return a random integer from 0 to 10. Mad dot floor random 0 to 10. 11. Now we have tried only 11. Only and lonely 11. Let's have a copy paste method. I have copied this one and let me paste it here. Oh, my laptop, please be with me. I have pasted the same code. Now let's see the answer. What is it? 7. Now we have got the random number is in this there is a 10 because it is responding it is telling us the random number. I got it. The reflection again, would it be changed? No. Yes, it is changing. Now I have understood what was the purpose. I am refreshing again and again. It is keep changing because it is returning us a random number from 0 to 10. Got it. No, 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 no. 99 it will return a random number from 0 to 99. Same as the logic we have understood. Let's have a practice again. Saved it. Still we are getting a random number. Wow, it's amazing. Return a random number integer from 0 to 100. Hmm. The answer will be in 1 digit, in 3 digits. By adding only 101, the answer will be in 3 digits. No, then do. Okay, let's see what was the what is the problem in the main code and in our code. 101. Yes, it will come the 3 digit answer. Refresh, 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 refresh. Still, it is not discussing. Still, it is not working. Well, leave it. Go to next. Return the random integer from 1 to 10. Yes, for sure. Why for sure? Okay, got it. The answer will be 0 to 9 plus 1. It will be answer will be 0 to 100. 100. Okay. A proper random function. Why 1? Because adding this one. If we will not add this one, the here 0 can be occur and the maximum value can be occur 99. A proper random function. As you can see the example above, it might be a good idea to create a proper random function to use for all random integer purposes. This JavaScript function always returns a random number between minimum included and maximum excluded. The included and excluded are new words in front of me. So the random function get a random integer minimum and maximum. Return the method floor random method random multiply by minimum minus maximum plus minimum. Same as it same as it that was trying. But this is the code is in the function. So we have a function on to document that get element by id. We are passing the value only. Minimum 0, maximum minus. That would be 9. 9 plus minimum 0. Make it, we will see. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Let's make a function. Let's make a function. Okay, no problem. Create a button. Try it. Okay. pass the on-click argument attribute. Sorry, what had done with my this code. All of them is because of left hanging problem. On click, no, it is also a tag, so we'll have to add manually on click function name. We will add later. So we create a function. I create a function function max num passes parameter minimum and max. In curly brackets we have to return values but the values would be mat dot floor okay method in which mat in which the m would be capital m letter of mat would be should be capital mat dot oh come on mat dot random function in which we are going to pass the value but the value is minimum minus max. It would be this would be the value of plus. What should be added? 10 plus minimum. The value would be minimum. Okay. So here we call the function. Here we call the function maximum. When it should be called maximum is the function name. When it should be called when we process the when we click on this maximum let's try it first without clicking on the argument. Refresh. See we have only the function. Okay, that's good. Now we should know the exact. So we have to write the on click function. This is maximum. We should pass the value 0, 10. So refresh, refresh. It is not working. Why? Because of this. Document.get element by id maximum. That's maximum because we didn't process the arguments. Maximum function. Now, no, not a number. Okay. 0, 10, 0. Okay. Right. Actually, it is disturbing also. We should. Sorry. Let me try for one more time. I hope it will not work. Let's try again. Let's try. Still. It is not working. So we have to write this code of line in this conflict method function. Okay, saved it. Now let's try. Hmm. Let's see in the original code. Min static, random static maximum minimum. Random, it is a method static. No, no, it is working. So what we do, we cut this code of line here and paste it here. We cut this code of line, copy and paste it here. Maximum. Only call this function. Okay. So I hope so it will work as it was working before. So it is not working. Okay, no problem. So the 0 1. So the code was working before. The code is working here. Now it will work and it is working as before. So this is the program script we have done. Now move to the next topic. In JavaScript, function always return a random number between minimum and maximum both included. Static minimum maximum plus 1 included. What does they mean to say? One, 4, 10, 4, 5, 7, 1, 5, 2, 5. Okay. Method random multiply by minimum minus maximum minus minimum plus 1. Last one. Your method is closer plus minimum. Minus minimum plus 1 in the floor method plus this and it will return this. Okay. So still it will work. And change of the random number at clicking on the try it button. Okay. This is the so let's move to the next chapter. Boolean. We have started from uh, date met JavaScript date get method that we have learned fourth chapter. Let's move to the next one, that is random. The next one is Boolean. A JavaScript Boolean represents one of two values, true or false. Boolean values Very often in programming, you will need a data type that can only have one of two values. Okay, one of two values we would get true and false, like yes or no, on or true false. For JavaScript, JavaScript has a Boolean data type. It can only take the values true or false. Boolean function. You can say the Boolean function to find out if an expression or a variable is true. I'm confused with the method and the function. I think method can be called with dot and boolean can be called separately. It is my point of view, but I really don't know, and I'm also not clear what is the difference between the boolean and the method. Okay, you can use the boolean function to find out if an expression or a variable is true. Sorry, but it has been done. So let's try the first example. First, the JavaScript boolean display the value of boolean. Document that element by ID boolean 10 is greater than 9. If it is true, it will back out with you. Okay, remove all the code here, still here. Okay, so also remove this one button, we don't need it for now. Okay, I'm going to be refresh document dot get dot get element by ID demo. Okay, inner HTML is equal to boolean demo dot inner. It will show me the suggestion. I want to use the suggestion to be avoid from mistakes. So boolean boolean function. So 10 is greater than 9. By refreshing it, we get the value true. Okay. So or even easier, 10 is greater than 9. 10 is greater than 9. Also return true. Also return true. Okay, let me try it myself. So let me remove the curly brackets. I have removed the curly brackets. What is it doing? It is the laptop is very disturbing me much. What could I do? Okay, now it is working well. Still it didn't work. No, save. Now see the result. Still true. I didn't get result. Okay, now I need to see in the function. Oh, I don't need to write the boolean one because of why. Okay, because I'm not adding the curly brackets, so I need to remove this. Now it will get automatically that this is a boolean statement. Okay, so comparison and condition. The chapter JS comparison gives a full overview of comparison operator. The chapter JS condition gives a full overview of conditional statement. Here are some examples. Is equal to equal to. Okay. Okay. If day is equal to Monday. If day is equal to Monday, greater than if salary is greater than 9,000. That's one. These are the operators. Boolean value of an expression is basic of all JavaScript comparison and conditions. Everything with a value is true. 100, 3.1, 15, hello, false. Let's try it. Any not empty string is Boolean hello. I need to read it here. 100 is Boolean 100. 100 is true. Boolean 3.1 is true. Boolean 15 minus 15 is true. Any not empty string. Boolean hello. Any not empty string is true. Boolean false. True. Any expression except 0 is true. Okay, we have a Boolean with Boolean function and passes then the values. Not all the values but some of them. Still it is true. So the value. It is really disturbing me much. What can I do right now? I think the recording is too long, so therefore my laptop is getting very heat. So the pausing value is 100. The answer will also be true still. Okay. No need to exercise more without memory. Everything without a value is false. X is 0, it will return 0. Okay, that's X. There is no variable named X and there is no value assigned to X, but we are trying to represent it. So it is false. So it is nothing, null. So let's create a variable. So let's create a variable X and pass the value 0. Variable X passing the value 0. Saved it. Refresh, refresh, but is not getting because of x. The variable is only x false. Okay, got it. The boolean value minus 0 is false. Boolean value x is equal to minus 0 will also return false. Return false. Okay. Still it is false. Okay. Boolean value of empty string is also false. Let's have a variable x and assign it a string value that is null. Then the answer will also be false. Still the answer is false in front of you, in front of us. Okay. The Boolean value of undefined is false. But as I have done before, let's make a value variable x and didn't define it, nothing. By default, it is undefined. Okay, so Alhamdulillah. So the value, so the answer will also be null. See, it is null. Let's go to the next chapter. The Boolean value of null is also false. Okay, let's assign the value of x to null to x variable. Assign the value of null. Save it. Save it. And refresh. False. Okay. The Boolean value of false is, you guessed it, false. If we assign the false to a variable, the Boolean value will also be false. But now I will try with true. Then we will see what the Boolean function could give us answer. Okay, so now let's pass in a true value. True value. Come on, be fast. Trio, trio. So trio, wow, super. And the below is also the example of trio, but we have done it already. No, there is no example of trio. The Boolean value of name, not a number, is also false. Dividing 10 by a string is not a number. Okay, let's try. We are going to pass. We are going to assign not number to x. That would be 10 divided by this string. So still it is false. Wrong. Boolean can be objects. Normally JavaScript Boolean are primitive values created from literals. Let variable x is equal to false, but booleans can also be defined as objects with the keyword new. Let y is equal to new boolean, pass the value false. Type of x is boolean, type of y is object. Okay, let's try. Make variable. X is false. Come on, be fast. False. Okay, I hope the spelling would be correct. Variable I create a variable by and assign the value of the object of Boolean function. Object new Boolean false. Now I'm going to call the type of x variable and type of y object. Let me end this statement and this line of code. Let me end this line of code. The line and concatenation with the types. Type of this is the built-in type of x plus concatenation type of y. So saved in Boolean object. Okay, we need to add a break line concatenation in string. Concatenation concatenation via Boolean object. Okay. So my laptop is getting hang. What will I do? I will restart my laptop. I will stop the recording after completing this chapter, and I will create the the new video of these chapters after restarting with my computer laptop, because the speed would be better. The speed would be better. Okay, come on, in that they work correctly. Do work correctly. So here. Let's see what is the next one. Do not create boolean object to slow down the execution speed of the new keyword complicates the code. This can produce some unexpected results when using the equal to operator. Equal boolean are equal. X is equal to false. Let y is equal to false. If you, because x and y have equal value, but if we use s is equal to 3 times equal to, then it will be false. Okay, let's see in our code. Boolean x equal to y. Now Boolean s equal same in Boolean is true because value of y and value of x are equal in value, but they are not equal in type. So Boolean x equal to y. See, first one is true according to value of, second is false according to type. So let's move to the next chapter. When using equal to same that we have discussed before, the value will be false because they are not equal in type. On was jet cannot be compared. Yes, we know. is false because objects cannot be compared. We have two objects and we are going to compare the value. Let me create an object. New boolean. Now first one will also be false because objects cannot be compared. Note the difference between x is equal to y and x is equal to y compared to JavaScript with all base return false. Okay, we will complete all the references later of all the languages, inshallah. So let me restart my computer before let me end the video that has been recorded.